Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. We'd like to get a little energy on Amber Heard. How is she feeling today? Her lawyer apparently has been on TV already. I watched briefly what I could stomach. She was basically talking about all the evidence that they had and went on and on and on. And all the comment sections were, well, everyone spoke. The public spoke. The jury spoke. She wasn't believed. So yeah, she's, you could tell she's, they're still pushing the female narrative that just because she's a female, you should believe her. So anyways, let's get some energy. How is Amber Heard feeling today, day after the trial came in and the results? How is she feeling today? How is she feeling today, Amber Heard? I'm having a hard time not saying turd because everybody's calling her that. And she did talk about that too, about the public scorn and ridicule. But I guess they think they just were blinded. So how is she feeling? How is she feeling? Well, we have here the wheel in reverse. So that is bad luck, bad karma. This is the upright position right here. Yeah, this is upright. And that's where, you know, everything's going your way. Fated good luck. It is good destiny. A change in the circumstances to your benefit so that everything's going to go well. A positive turning point. She got the negative turning point. She got that she feels out of control and she's in a rut right now. A total rut. She's not balanced. So that means her she's probably going into total hot fury, anger, rage, throwing a major tantrum, really losing her cool because she's completely out of control. Life's out of control. She's not going to get the abundance that she was hoping to get, the money. It's a very negative change in circumstances for her. And you can see there's an R, which represents the reverse. So it's in reverse. It's not upright. I'm going to do this other type of positioning with my 10 cards so that I can do some more layering if need be. Let's get to the challenging position. Challenging position for Amber. Challenging position. She wasn't believed. Two of, what is that? The Two of Cups in reverse. Yes, that's upright. Happy, happy. Reverse. It's in reverse. It's in the cold. She feels like it's a cold day. It's a very cold day in almost June here. Are we in June? Yeah, we are in June. It's a cold day in June, especially in California. So it's everyone's distant. It's breakup. It's a breakup. It's over. That's a fighting position. People are disinterested in her. There's no unity. There's no honor and respect. Here, there's honor and respect. You know, it's intermingling of opposite forces, but here this connection is completely broken. So now her connection to Johnny Depp is now completely finalized. There's nothing more she can do to hoover him, bring him in, and attack him. So that connection's gone. She can't redo it. It's over. And so she can't triangulate him anymore. She can't bring him in. She cannot connect with him. That was her way to keep him connected to her. And now it's broken. And that's her challenging position right there. So she enjoyed that because that was control. That was hoover. Like I said, it's a narcissist hoovering. It's attention to get them to pay attention to you. So she's lost that. And so this is these two together, she's really falling apart with her, with fated luck not on her side, and then the breakup, complete breakup there. I guarantee you she is one miserable woman right now. In fact, I want to calculate those two because those two are kind of fun together. So let's get that. That's 10, 15, 16. 16 calculates to with my Joseph Magi book. This is how people are probably wondering where I get my calculations. I get it from this method here. It's called the Joseph Magi system. And we do have a calculations, and there's all my calculations. So there you go. Now you see what I'm looking at here. It comes to 16. 16 comes to 4 of spades, coffin. It's over. It's completely over. She's defeated. She now needs rest, recovery, and healing. She is tormented. Okay. Yes, she is. Let's get to the next position, which is the focal point. What should she focus on? What is she focusing on? What is she focusing on? What is she focusing on? I did just pass up that Ace of Swords in reverse. I should have grabbed it. Here we go. We have here the Page of Wands in reverse. She's focusing on the fact that the message wasn't taken, nor was it believed. Nobody believed her message that she put out to the world, that she was abused. Page of Wands in reverse, she's feeling very negative. She's now knows she's caged in, and she has a lack of direction of what she's going to do with her life. She no longer has the freedom and excitement that she thought she would have. That spirit of discovery is now done. She went up in flames. That's like the rising phoenix right there. And she thought she would rise up, and instead she burned down. She burned down. So her house is burning down. I'm going to take these because they're here. And then we have here with the Knight of Wands upright with the teamwork expansion. So Jonny's team won here. Jonny's team was victorious with the teamwork here, not hers. She went up in flames. So there's that energy there too. The next position I'm going to get hidden energy, hidden energy, hidden energy, hidden energy. Hidden energy. The hidden energy, she thought she was going to win. She really thought she was going to win. She wasn't, she was hoping that she could still win, quite possibly, because she's paranoid, deluded, psychotic. She's probably checking out. She's probably checking out and fantasizing that she could have won. So that's the hidden energy. She really thought that she had it in the bag. She still thinks she has it in the bag. Even though she lost, she still feels like she won. In some respects, she's pretty twisted. And that's like the lawyer going on, talking about how she won. She won for women, that women should be, going up against this. So she feels like she won in some respects, I would say, in her twisted way. She cannot face losing because her ego won't allow her to do it. It's such a shame-based situation that she's in denial, I would say. So this isn't going to look totally healthy and normal to a normal thinking individual who's a neurotypical. So we will see some weird spreads, some weird cards here. Winning is everything to them. They can't admit failure even when they fail. And so that's probably why we're seeing that. And that is also sort of referred to as a narcissist card because they're hell-bent on winning. They will never admit failure. So that's why we see this. She will never admit failure. She will somehow find a way. She will justifications. She will try to intellectualize some way in how she won. She lost, but yet she won. And that's what she's doing here, probably. Yeah, maybe they found me guilty, but you know what? I still won. I helped out women's causes. So that's probably what we're seeing here in the hidden. It's helping women. So the past position, the past position, the past position. Past position that no longer serves Amber Heard. No longer serves Amber Heard. Past position. Past position. Popped. What no longer serves her is being a liar. She lied. She knows she lied. She's a liar. It's not going to serve her in the future because now everybody has her game. Everybody knows what she's about. She's going to have to watch her P's and Q's now. She's going to have to watch what she says. She cannot say the lies that she used to because everyone views her as a liar, and it's no longer serving her well. She's got to do things differently. He's holding a bunch of swords, but he's got 2 swords on the ground. So she has this secret desire, a little bit of a desire. She knows she's going to have to do things differently. She knows that she's about deception and trickery, hoping people turn a blind eye. She's very dishonest in her achievements, her ambitions, and she wants everything to go unnoticed. But there's 2 swords on the ground, which gives a little bit of hope that she might make a turnaround. She could do this, which is, okay, I've been busted. Admit she's been busted. Right now, she's not. She's not willing to do that because we got the winner here. She's not willing to, but eventually, this might flip here when she really comes, when it really sinks in. She's going to feel this, and she's going to probably feel that, which is, I really got to change my ways. I've got to leave this life of lying behind me. But right now, she's holding ground. Nope, I won in some respects, and now everybody knows I'm a liar. So that's the past position that won't serve her anymore. She knows she can't lie. So this probably will flip right there if she has any kind of intellect as to how she needs to maneuver herself to work better for her own life. that's what she will do. If she cannot, then she's going to end up suffering more throughout her lifetime. Her life is going to be very, very hard. If those two cards don't flip, she's in huge trouble. Her own life, her own mental well-being is in huge trouble here, because she's just going to keep sabotaging herself, thinking she's hurting other people, but that karma is slapping her back in the face. It's like a boomerang effect, and it's coming back and it's hitting her. So she's got to make changes. Let's get to the future, the future for Amber, the future for Amber Heard. What is in her future? What is she going to decide for herself? Well, she is going to still remain a traitor. She will not self-sacrifice herself for anything. So it's looking like she's not going to change her ways. She can't admit it. She goes, I'm not putting myself on the line for anybody. So she won't put herself on the line for anybody. She's not getting the results from any sacrifices that she feels that she's had in the past. She's got the victim mindset, and she can't let go of things. She can't take a step back and go inward and take a new perspective. She's not capable of taking a new perspective. Her perspective is she is a victim. So she's going to keep claiming victim status based on these two here. And she's going to stay with the liar card. She's not going to flip and say, okay, I'll be honest now. No, she's not. She's going to claim, and she's going to cling to this. I helped somebody out there. I may have lost, but I helped somebody, and I am not going to take a new perspective that I actually lost. She has an inability to face reality. So yes, psychosis, total psychosis. That ego is so strong. Her ego and her super ego is so strong, she can't admit failure, even when it slaps her in the face. Even when that karmic boomerang goes bam and just hits her on the side of the head, she still can't see it. That just goes to show how twisted she is. Okay, let's get to the feelings in the situation. The feelings, here it is. It's sticking right here, and then I got this one here. So, and I got this one here. I'm going to take those three. The feelings in the situation. She knows that she feels like she's been betrayed by the court. She feels like everybody's let her down, and now she has to heal. She also feels like, okay, she did not self-sabotage herself. She's going to release herself. I'm going to release myself from this pain and melancholy. Two cards here of pain and melancholy. And I have to heal. I have to release myself from this pain and being left out in the cold. There's rain coming down. He's looking pretty concerned here. There's blue right there on that sword. Blue represents subconscious. So her subconscious knows that she actually was this. She was the heartbreaker, the betrayal, and the suffering. She knows, but she doesn't want to face it. Her subconscious is knocking her. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, you did it. And she's got to heal from that. She also knows that she self-sabotaged herself, but now she's faced with pain and melancholy of the bird here and facing the troubles of the mountains. And all she has to do is release herself. So she's going to try to let it go of what she's done, but yet not admit it. Her subconscious knows. Her subconscious knows that she created nothing but pain and misery, and the grayness represents gloom and doom. She created her own gloom and doom. And she did it within the partnership as well. She did it with that. It could have stayed there. It could have stayed in the upright position, but it's not. Her feelings is she still wishes she had him. She wishes that she could still hurt him in essence. That's why I'm seeing this card in upright. She wants to stay bonded to him. And we got this other card, bonding here. She wants to stay bonded so she can keep causing pain, suffering, and misery to Jonny. Because we got two pain cards here and the partnership card here. So yeah, we got the lovers here and the two of cups here. So this partnership here, she really wishes she could continue it because it makes her feel better. We got the star here. That gives her attention. It gives her star power. If she stayed with him, it gave her star power. Hurting him and causing pain and suffering to Jonny makes her feel like she's growing more fame. And people are more aware of her, like she is a star in the sky. But she is a star now that's now represents self-sabotage, pain and suffering, gloom and doom, pain and melancholy, could have released herself. She triangulated him with other men, cheated on him with other men. That's triangulation of the 3 swords is triangulation. Caused a heartache. He knew it. The passion died and hit the ground. And now she's faced with her subconscious mind of having to come to grips that she cannot keep causing him pain anymore. She really wants to continue. So that's that Machiavellian in her, in the feelings of the situation. She really wants to keep doing it. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, the next position, the outside influences. Outside influences. Outside influences for Amber and how she's feeling right now. Outside influences, outside influences, outside influences. Okay, there it is. Outside influences right here. There it is. Outside influences is the King of Swords. So the King of Swords right here represents truth and justice. She knows that they got it right. This is the law card. It is a law card. The King of Swords is all about intellectual power and truth. Sharp intellect. It is truth and authority. So, and they got it right. They got it right. They got the truth. It's a King of Swords. It is the truth, and she knows it. She won't admit it. Okay, the next position is the, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9th. The 9th card. 9th card. The 9th card is the outside influences. Outside influences. Outside influences affecting Amber. Outside influences is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So she's fallen off her emotional high horse here, and it didn't work. It just simply didn't work. The message, the mission she took to take him down, he's not going to look at her anymore. This is also Jonny walking away. You'll never look me in the eye. You'll never look me in the eye ever again. Just like he promised. Just like we've got the lovers cards here, that's not in her favor. This is not in her favor either. So this is basically, she has an inability for herself to control her emotions, and she is ruled by her emotions at this point in time. She knows she's not going to get any invitations or proposals or any celebrations. Upright, this is like being connected to your emotions and people celebrating you and channeling it into action. She doesn't have that passion in her right now, so she's really tanking emotionally, and she can't take any adventure. She's also fearful that no one's going to want her. A man's not going to want her. A lot of men are going to turn their back on her and feel that she is an abuser, and she's not going to find love again. So she's fearful she's not going to find love again because she knows that the court got it right here with the King of Swords here, and that she's subconsciously aware that she is that 3 of Swords triangulation of pain and suffering. But we've got so much denial here. She's going to deny, deflect. So that's what she's going to continue to do. And it's not going to serve her well because she's going to continue to suffer. Let's get to the center of the deck. Center of the deck here, we have here the 9 of Cups. She is getting some smug pleasures from it. Whoop. My phone almost died on me. Let me plug it in just a minute here. My screen went blank on me for a minute. That's why I was quiet for a second. There we go. I'm plugged into the juice now. Here we go. So she is getting some smug pleasures from all of this attention. Attention is attention is attention is attention. Negative fuel is just as good as positive fuel. So she is getting she got smug pleasures. The whole thing gave her smug pleasures. You know, it gave her that attention she wanted. She couldn't get it on her own. And then on the other side, the center of the deck here, I've got here the King of Cups with his back turned. So she knows that she has an incapability of truly loving, bonding, and connecting to other people, accepting their emotions, nor giving her own. She wears a social mask for the most part. She's not being her true self. She doesn't have the ability to truly love men. She sees men as manipulators. She's viewing this as he manipulated the court. He wasn't truthful. Maybe he did do a few, who knows? But She's feeling some kind of smug pleasures, possibly the fact that he didn't get the full amount of money that he was hoping for. So that's what's given her some of the smug pleasures, that, well, they saw through some of the deception of him, he didn't get that full amount. So that's where she's getting some smug pleasures. The fact he didn't get a full 100% win when it came to the money, the monetary situation. So that's why we're seeing that. Yeah. Yes. Let's get a few cards on Jonny. How is Jonny feeling today? How is Jonny feeling today? How is Jonny? There's no winners, he said. And he said something in French about the truth never dies. And he did it in the French term. Well, it is the Tower. It is the Tower card. The Tower card with the 8 of Pentacles. So basically what the Tower is, it's over. It's over and done with. Because he wasn't able to work, she took his work away. That's the work. That's someone who's working and filling their table full of abundance and getting what they want. This is a work hard, definitely working hard. And he wasn't able to. She removed that from him. And with the Tower, he's able to rebuild himself. He crashed that all down, not being able to work, and now he can rebuild himself. He's going to rebuild himself, clean up the ashes, and rebuild himself. He knows he's got this. The lightning bolt is a breakthrough insight. People are going to have a breakthrough insight how she took him down and took away all his ability to make money. He overcame it. He did overcome it. And now he's going to rebuild with that Tower. With a Tower is an unwanted change for situation. He had an unwanted change where he couldn't work. And she did that to him. So he's happy that he's going to be able to rebuild himself. Let's get some more on that rebuilding. How does he feel that this rebuilding will go? Rebuilding. There we go. What we have here. Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse. So he's afraid. He's still nervous that he's not going to quite get it. He's not getting smug pleasures. Nobody wins. The truth came out, but there's no pleasure in it. So he's really not taking pleasure in her pain, I would say. So there's the difference there. He has empathy. He realizes that it probably destroyed her life. So he's really not getting a whole lot of smug pleasures. There's no winning when you have to reveal all your dark aspects of your psychology, your life, your drug use, every little detail. So there's no smug pleasures coming from him. So it goes to show who's dark and who's not dark. He's not dark because there's no winner here. Who's going to get pleasure off of this typically has a lack of empathy. So he's not super happy. He's not. He feels that there's something missing. There's a little bit of dissatisfaction because it wasn't a full win. It was a partial win. So there is a little something missing, and that is the fact that he didn't get full smug pleasures here. And not feeling it emotionally here either. So he just doesn't get that pleasure from the taking down. It took her down. It took him down. It was an unwanted change for both of them. And it's misery, really. Let's get to the center of the deck on how Jonny is feeling. Yeah, it's the 2 of Swords here. 2 of Swords is you're at crossroads. So, he realized some people had to take off their blindfold. It's the moving forward and making a decision. If you're going to do anything, you've got to take off the blindfold. So it was an act of 2 of Swords so people can decide for themselves and see clearly. But despite anything with the 2 of Swords, there's always conflicts, difference of opinions. Not everyone's going to agree with it. And he now at this point, this is a moving forward. 2 of Swords, all about moving forward, and you have to make decisions in order to move forward. So a decision had to be made for him to move forward. A decision had to be made so she can move forward. But as we can see from the previous spread with her, she enjoyed tormenting him. She's not going to take kindly to this, but he is. He can move forward. He knows he can move forward. And the other side that I have in my hand here, from the lies. He can move forward from the lies. The lies and the veil. This was a veil. The veil card, someone who uses trickery and lies. So he can move forward with confidence now. Some people might keep the blindfold on, is how I'm feeling, and believe her. But most people will take that blindfold off. He's going to stay guarded with his heart, though. She's blocking her heart chakra and blocking her chest. So he is going to block his heart. He's going to be more careful and cautious in who he decides to let in. He's going to try and use more wisdom. We've got the crows here tugging at the head, the hair. So he's going to try and be smarter and more wise in his selections of women. And he's going to be very guarded with his heart and who he decides to love, because he realizes now the lesson in this situation is he realizes that he can be lied and tricked very easily if he keeps blindfolds on. He's got his, I think his blindfold's off now. It is completely off. And then underneath that, what do I have here? I have the celebration card, the Four of Wands. At home, he's going to celebrate. He's going to do some celebrating with some of his nearest and dearest. The other side that I have on the center of the deck is nostalgia. He's feeling very nostalgic with his kids. He's going to enjoy what he has at home. He's going to enjoy his family, his most intimate family and friends, his tightest connections is who he's going to celebrate with. But he's going to do it quietly, because this is a sentimental card. This here, this nostalgia card is very sentimental. So he's feeling very sentimental, emotional, and it's just going to be a nice quiet celebration with the nearest and dearest. So I don't see him being like overtly, you know, hey, I did it, you know. I think he's going to have this quiet demeanor about it, humble type of reaction. Unlike her, she would have probably been more out. He's going to be more humble about it, because he realizes he was stupid and he had on blindfolds and got tricked and lied by a female. So he's going to be very careful. He needs to be careful. And in fact, he should go older. He's getting to, I mean, half his age. Come on, Johnny. If you're listening to this, stop picking women half your age. That's a start for starters right there. Stop hooking up with women half your age. That is one thing I could say to him, and I would say it to his face if I ever met him. Stop dating women half your age, for Christ's sake. Hope you guys enjoy this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.